Salam alaikum, my baby. Oh, shalom, my friend. Mazel tov. Sabbath. Today is not Sabbath. Today is Monday, not Sabbath. Sabbath is close to Sabbath, by the way. Sabbath is Saturday in Portuguese, which is kind of funny. We don't have our Sabbath is usually Sunday. It's funny because Sabbath. Is Sabbath a word? Because there's a word in Portuguese which is gap year, also means ano, which is year. Sabático. Sabbatic is when you take like the year off. So year, Sabbath. It would be like a weird translation. That's interesting. Huh. I never thought about that. Okay, whatever. Welcome. We are back. I have a challenge for this week. Okay. First of all, I'm going to do an episode, try to do an episode every single day. Because this is a great way, but they're not going to be long. They're going to be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I really need to practice my English. It's not bad. A lot of you guys left that in the comments. No one left a single comment. Yeah, I just want to practice my English. I just want to speak on a daily basis, which I already do, but I want to do it in longer formats. Yeah, that's mainly the reasoning behind this podcast. Okay, hear me out, fellas, okay? I'm struggling with one thing currently, which is the fact that I am Portuguese, correct. That was already set in stone in previous episodes and right fucking now. My issue is the fact that I've been getting followers. My podcast clips in Portuguese have been working. I've been getting views. I've been getting some recognition. No, recognition isn't a proper word here. Not in a cocky way, but more recognition than I used to. And my problem is... It's not a problem, but I wanted to also do content in English. Because I've been only doing stand-up in English. And I think stand-up in English is my future. And I think something that's really helped me across all aspects in my life, in everything that I've done, is having clear goals and a clear definition on how to at least try to achieve them. Nothing super strict, but something, at least a path, a road to go through. You know what I mean? And I've been feeling sort of lost in this aspect, if that makes sense. Not lost, but I feel like the podcast in Portuguese and the clips in Portuguese don't mean much. They do mean something, don't get it twisted, but I don't think they're helping me in any way achieving what I want to achieve, which is being a better stand-up comedian, and that's in English, right? And producing content and getting my content out there. At the end of the day, it's all about selling tickets. It doesn't matter if you're that good at stand-up. I've already understood that. I understand that. A lot of people don't agree with this. I think that I don't agree. I don't think the most important thing nowadays is to be good at anything, quote unquote, right? I think the most important thing nowadays is to be likable and a little bit funny. If you're funny-ish, but you sell the tickets, you win. That's the game, right? And the whole point of this is to sell tickets eventually. But if I'm not doing content in English, I'm not going to be selling any fucking tickets. Does that make sense? Not that I would sell tickets in Portuguese right now, but do you guys I think this is understandable, right? So I'm struggling with, do I just change my Instagram account completely to English? Do I add English clips to the Portuguese one, so post both? I think that doesn't make any sense. I do agree with what my friends tell me, in which you either do one or you do the other one. But I don't want to stop doing the Portuguese ones as well, because I really have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing the Portuguese podcast, because I can speak about like relatable things that happened through my childhood, things that happened during my life as a Portuguese person, things that are really specific to the Portuguese culture and the Portuguese experience of growing up, for example. But at the same time, that doesn't take me anywhere. Ish, on a social media perspective. Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, my audience is going to also be Portuguese people, but there's also going to be a lot of people from outside of Portugal. Eventually, or not. I don't know. I'm just... You know what I mean? My problem is that I don't want to clusterfuck these people. I want these people to enjoy all the content I publish. And the thing is, these people here can enjoy the content I will do for these people here. But these people cannot do the same with these people because they don't understand Portuguese. But I also don't want to just say fuck it to my current account, because it's my Portuguese account. It's the account I've always had for Instagram. It's not that I have a fucking connection with it, but it's my account, you know. I've had it since I was a little kid. So I've been thinking of creating like a separate Instagram account for everything English. Does that make sense? So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's the way to go. I don't know if it's gonna be weird. It'll probably be super weird. I don't give a fuck. I just think it's gonna be a little weird at the beginning. And I think the other account is just gonna be used for, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it develops, in my opinion. I think I'm gonna do 2 accounts. Well, the English one, I'm not gonna be spamming with that many clips. I'm gonna be posting a lot of stand-up there, in my opinion. I'm not gonna be posting that many podcast clips. I will be posting like the clips that I think are good, which is something that I don't do in the Portuguese one. In the Portuguese one, I'll post one that might not be good, but I'll just post it either way because I really want the 7+ clips per week. I can try and do that in English. I think I can try that, but at the same time, I think it's going to be too much work. I don't want to be doing that much work related to content creation. I really want to focus on writing and whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see how everything develops. But yeah, that's just a quick update that I wanted to give you guys. Something that I had to take off my shoulders, and just taking the weight off my shoulders. Sorry. So yeah, let's get on with this silly fucking podcast. This is called Too Much Free Time. I also call this place in where I'm recording it the Mecca of podcasts, right? Hence the Salam Alaikum, Shalom. We have a massive crowd behind you. You can't see them, but we do have a massive crowd. I always perform like I have a massive crowd of people right behind me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras all pointing at me. This is the only one that works, so this is the only feed that we will use. I do have them actually there. I'm not going to show them to you. But yeah, what updates do I have for you fellas? I went to watch Hamlet. Hamlet or Hamlet? Hamlet? I think it's Hamlet. It's kind of confusing because I think the book is named Hamlet, but the movie is Hamnet. I don't know. Yeah, I went to watch Hamnet. Great movie, but I have to keep it a bucket with you fellas. I don't really, objectively, this is a good movie. I didn't fucking like it. I didn't enjoy I enjoyed the movie. I just didn't like it because I don't want to go to the movies to cry. I don't want to go to the movies to watch something sad. I don't want to feel depressed after watching a movie. I want to feel joyful. I want to feel happy. I want to feel excited for life, right? I don't want to leave a movie. I don't want to leave the movies crushed. You know, I want to leave the movies feeling good about myself. Well, I paid 25 euros to feel like shit. 25 euros to feel like shit. I didn't even get to finish the popcorn. I always finish the popcorn. The movie was just making me sick to my stomach. Why do people go and watch sad movies? I think this is such a women's thing to do, to go watch sad movies and to want to watch sad movies. My girlfriend said she felt more connected to humanity and whatnot. No, I just feel like shit. Humanity, but if I want to feel connected to humanity, I'll go watch World War Z or The Planet of the Apes. You know, I don't feel connected to anything. I feel so disconnected because I feel like shit. You know, but objectively, this is one of the best movies that I've ever watched. It's super emotional. It's a great fucking movie. Both the actors make a tremendous job acting. I don't think I've ever seen acting like that. It was wonderful. But at the same time, it was fucking horrendous. I don't want to see kids die. I don't want to see a family be torn apart. You know? Like, Jesus. Holy fuck. Whew. You know? Shit's fucked up. Shit's fucked up, bro. Moving on. I've been struggling with this ranking, okay? I've been struggling with a little ranking of pasta. I've been trying to rank pasta for the last couple of days. Okay, my current ranking is fusilli, okay? Fusilli has to be number one. If you're a human being, if you're a person who eats just food, if you're not on a diet, if you're not on Ozempic and you don't have fusilli at number one, you're weird. Weirdo, you know? Bro, fusilli is the most versatile, the most dynamic pasta ever. It's just dynamic. You can use fusilli for everything. You're gonna use fusilli for a little salad. Okay, Gucci. You're gonna use fusilli to do a little Alfredo sauce. You're gonna use fusilli to eat a little bit of that, I don't know, amatriciana. You know? You can use fusilli for everything. You can eat fusilli with anything. That's what's so great about it. Number two, farfalle. The little bows, you know? The bow pasta. Like the bows you guys wear on suit and tie, suit and bow, you know? That's number two for me. I love farfalle, bro. Farfalle is really good. Farfalle isn't as versatile, as dynamic as fusilli. Why? No one eats a salad with farfalle. No one. Nuh-uh. No one. But you're gonna eat it with everything. Every single... I'd rather eat like an Italian sauce pasta dish with farfalle than with fusilli. Right? But the only struggle that I have with farfalle, this is why I'm struggling with having it number two, is the fact that it's hard to like catch it sometimes. It's hard to catch it with a fork sometimes. If you don't catch it in the middle of the bow, you're fucked. And you can't like spoon it with the fork. You can't. It's just gonna slide out. You know when you're trying to catch when you're trying to eat a cherry tomato and that shit is just woo, ooh, ooh, ooh. Cherry tomato is so hard to catch sometimes for no fucking reason. If you don't eat cherry tomato with a spoon, you're fucked. Try fucking eating cherry tomato with a fork. You try and press it to the fork, she just goes like, ooh, ooh, ooh. You know? Fuck cherry tomatoes, bro. Fuck cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes are amazing, but goddamn, fuck cherry tomatoes, bro. Number one tomato, it's not even the red tomato. It's the multicolored tomato. I think it's like green tomato. Green tomato, I think that's the thing, right? Green tomato. Wait, what the fuck is... No, green tomato is definitely... No, it's mixed. Bro, what? It's the orange-ish. Orange-ish / yellow-ish tomato. Ooh! It's better than the red one. The red one is like the OG. The red one is like the Diddy. Red tomatoes are like Diddy. You know? OGs. Standard. Good shit. Orange and yellow-ish tomatoes. Underrated, brother. Underrated. A cherry tomato is like Drake. You know what you're gonna get. You're gonna like it either way, but hard to catch sometimes. Oh yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I think number 3 has to be spaghetti, because spaghetti is just like the easiest. First of all, spaghetti. No, it's not the easiest. Spaghetti isn't the easiest pasta to cook. Spaghetti might be the hardest pasta to cook. Ooh, this might downgrade spaghetti a little. You need to have technique. You need to do the whole twist and then, you know, that's how you cook good. That's how you cook good spaghetti. You need to have technique. Then you have to wait a little so the bottom part gets softer. So then you have to curl it up and put the rest inside the. See, this is why I need to do the podcast, because I don't remember how to say panela, which is the word for pot. See, this is good. This is what I need. This is exactly why the podcast is necessary. So, I'd say fusilli, farfalle, spaghetti. The worst one is penne. Mamma mia, penne is the worst pasta ever. And to me, penne is the worst because in school, they would serve penne like super soft. Shit felt like bolo alimentar. How do you say bolo alimentar? Wait. Bolo alimentar English. Bolus. What the fuck is bolus? Bolus. How do you say this? Bolus. Back in the day at school, they would serve us penne with a dish that's disgusting, and the penne would be so overcooked that it would already be served almost as bolus. Bolus. I don't think anyone has ever used the word bolus in their life. Do you guys know what bolus is? It's when you chew your food in your mouth and it all like mixes up. That's bolus. It's called bolo alimentar in Portuguese. The direct translation to bolus in Portuguese is food cake. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. You do kind of make a food cake in your mouth. Huh, that's a good premise. Food cake. Bolo alimentar. Huh, wait, let me write that down. I kind of like that. Bolus. Oh, bolus kind of sounds like bolu. Is it bolus like cake? Huh, nice. Gotta keep it moving, gotta keep it grooving. I don't understand. There's something that I don't really like in the human body. Something that it bothers me. It doesn't bother me as much because I don't get attacked by this often. I do attack other people with this. But I don't understand why feet are so ticklish. Like, why isn't my hand so thick? You see this? I should be going crazy over this. If I do this on my feet, I'm going crazy. Why are feet so ticklish, yet my hands are not? Why isn't my face ticklish? Of course, the scientists, the biologists, the marine biologists, the fucking, the Scientologists are all gonna come out of their little dug holes and say, well, Rodrigo, my friend, it's because you have a lot of nerves, you have a lot of nervous energy, you have a lot of nerves in your extremities. Okay, I can get that. It's probably because your feet need to feel like, your feet need to be extremely sensitive for you to know where you're touching on the ground. You don't want to put your, but at that same fucking time, I don't need my feet to be ticklish sensitive. I can understand, my feet will feel if we're caught on a needle, whatever. It doesn't need to be ticklish. Doesn't need to be fucking ticklish, okay? This is something that should be nerfed. Patched, sorry. This would be a buff, this wouldn't be a nerf. Why? Like, I've been telling you fellas, evolution is stupid. Evolution doesn't make sense. I shouldn't be alive. I shouldn't be here. I can't see without a pair of glasses. How wasn't that handled in evolution? How? How are we ticklish? How are we ticklish? Why don't we have a tail? We should have a fucking tail. Do you know how many fucking things I could do with a tail? Yet, I'm ticklish on the feet. I have 5 fingers. Why don't I have more fingers? Why don't I have a third arm? Evolution just makes no sense. Where would you guys put a third arm, by the way? I'm thinking about that now. I'm looking at myself like, I don't know if I'd put a third arm or like on the sides here, like across my tummy, you know, or if I would put it right in the middle. Maybe in the middle. Now in the middle I wouldn't be able to sleep well. I think the only proper place to put a third arm would be on one of the sides, right? So another right arm or another left arm. And what would you guys do? I'm a righty, right? I would probably get another left arm. Because I already can do a lot with this. This has been mastered. This arm has been mastered. This has not. And how well would we handle a third arm? Ooh, that's a tough one. What would you guys do with a third arm? What's the first thing you do with a third arm? I don't know. I know you guys are saying you're gonna jerk off. That's the first thing that came to mind as well. Don't worry, you're not alone. But at the same time, I don't know what a third arm could be useful for. You know why? Because everything in the world is built to be handled with 2 arms. Ooh, look at a keyboard, mouse and keyboard. It's a keyboard and a mouse. What's the third arm gonna do? Absolutely fucking nothing. Wow, that's interesting. Huh, that's actually true. Everything is built for, of course, obviously, everything is built for 2 arms because, well, surprise, we only have 2 arms, but, I don't know. What the fuck, what do we do with a third arm? Like, do you see the position I'm currently in? What's the third arm doing? I don't know. Good question. Let's keep it moving, let's keep it grooving. I went to Munich a couple of months ago, and I don't know if you guys have ever been to Munich, but Munich is very well known for being a shit city. I'm joking. Munich is kind of nice, but Munich at the same time has nothing to do during the night. It's a dead city. Munich during the night sometimes looks like it's still in World War II. Okay, there's nothing going on outside. You'll see a couple of people, but there's nothing going on outside, okay? And me and my buddies try to go out at night, and we try to go out at night on a Monday, nonetheless. So if Munich isn't that bad, by the way, I'm joking, but it's not the place where you're gonna have the most fun on a night out. Let's put it that way, in my opinion. So we try to go on a night out, right? We went out on a Monday, and the only club that was sort of open, you can already imagine what type of club this is, right? This club is the type of club that will have a DJ wearing a tank top, which isn't even a tank top, one of those it's not even a wife beater tank top, it's a lumberjack tank top with a hat, that type of DJ, you know? And it's the type of DJ that will play one techno song or EDM or house, whatever, and instantly go, and he'll see that the crowd didn't give a fuck about that tune, so he'll just instantly shift to Macklemore, Can't Hold Us. Here we go back. Okay? It's that sort of DJ. Okay? So we go into that club, that this exact situation happened. So he plays a techno song. I'm the only person at the club who likes it. He changes it to Macklemore. Can't Hold Us, obviously. Can't Hold Us by Macklemore for DJs is what an alarm going off at a comedy show is, and the comedian says, "Oh, did you forget to take the pill?" It's the same fucking thing. You gotta rely on the hits. Sometimes you gotta rely on the hits, okay? So yeah, this DJ starts playing the fucking song, Can't Hold Us. What do? Okay, I guess it's time for a bathroom break. I go into the bathroom, and he changes songs again. What does he change it to? Drake, God's Plan. Okay, another banger, another club banger. It's like we're in 2018 all again, you know? So God's Plan starts playing. I'm in the bathroom, and I hear two guys doing lines of whatever, let's say Coke. Two guys doing lines of Coke in the bathroom, and I'm taking a piss, right? And another guy comes. He sits right next to me at the urinal, and I'm taking a piss, and I start to just I don't know. I had some shit to say about the club. Okay, so I look at the guy and I tell him, "Well, bro, the song, the music stinks here, right?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm the owner of the club," and I'm like, "Oh, really? That's great, man. I got some shit for you to know." Well, first of all, the bathroom stinks as well. There's people doing lines of Coke to hear God's Plan by Drake. Do you think that's okay? Do you guys understand how bad you have to be, how down bad you have to be to do lines of Coke to hear God's Plan by Drake? Like, I've heard that God is merciful. I've heard that God is merciful, but goddamn does God punish you sometimes. God punishes people. God's Plan? Lines of Coke for God's Plan? Amen, brother. Woo! 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 Them motherfuckers will leave the bathroom like, whoo! God's Plan. God's Plan. What the fuck? I don't even remember the song that well, to be honest. I hope that sometimes I need to, whoa, hey. I feel that sometimes I need to say, whoa, hey. My go down to G-O-D, hey. I feel that sometimes, hey. Yeah. How many minutes have we been here? 28 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna leave us at here. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna do another episode tomorrow. Don't worry. But yeah, I think something that would be cool to do with the podcast in English would be to also do with other comedians, people that I've been enjoying being with and doing comedy with. But yeah, this was a bit, by the way, that I've been trying to write. I fucked up the punchline at the end. God is merciful, but he also punishes. I don't know if it makes sense. In Portuguese, it's really funny, the saying. But I don't know if it's as funny in English or not. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be back with another episode. Whatever. Goodbye.